I, I wanted to talk for just a minute, and I asked the mayor if I could talk for a little bit in response to last meeting's community comment regarding the pledge. I think I'm the only council member that has not given one single comment about it to this point. So I thought it's time I at least share what I was thinking, and really in response to much of what not only did we hear at the last meeting, but what we've all been getting in our emails and phone calls and on both sides of this. And so my thoughts, and it's basically, we're getting correspondence about, people are very concerned. I timed it. It's 12.5 seconds of our meeting agenda, and it's creating a lot of angst. But so for context, I want to make it clear that I don't subscribe to any political party. Never have, because I feel very strongly that I want to support candidates that bring us together, not pull us apart. So if you join a team, by definition, we tend to jump on the team and then think the other team's no good. It's just not the way I think. Sadly, it's getting harder and harder to find those people. So the pledge has not been part of our council meetings, as far as I can tell, ever. So when the question was proposed, I'd never given it any thought, just never crossed my mind. But in that wave of correspondence that we received, a number of them were from military veterans. And everyone that I got from a veteran was saying it was important to them. And that's really all I needed. Because if you're a veteran and you're putting yourself out there for this country and that's important to you, that was okay for me. That was enough. So like I said, I didn't have a strong opinion on it before, but the thing I have a really strong opinion about is about using time at our council meeting to debate the merits of the Pledge of Allegiance. So that's why I absolutely was a proponent of what Manager Neal proposed and putting it on the consent agenda. I thought that was the right move because it eliminated the opportunity for public debate on this topic. So I think the role of a city council is to be the policy level decision makers on things that affect our city, providing services, planning for the future, all that kind of stuff. I don't think our role is to host ideological debates. I don't think it's any more appropriate to debate the value of the Pledge of Allegiance here than it is to debate abortion or the death penalty. Those things are outside the purview of what we should be focusing on at a city council level. Our meeting that night went till midnight, just dealing with the issues of our city. Imagine if we had opened up a debate to folks to come in and talk about the pledge. So I think we voted wisely in instituting the pledge on our agenda because as I think about it, it's the only scenario that allows everyone to express their ideologies equally. So if there was no pledge, then the folks that wanted the pledge don't have an opportunity to express themselves. The fact that we have a pledge now means that anybody in this room that believes in that and wants to stand up for that can do that. And I hope that we have an environment where anybody that doesn't want to do that feels equally comfortable sitting or being quiet and not saying the pledge. That we have an environment that's inclusive to everybody and that nobody feels uncomfortable because of how they feel. That should be our ideal in this chamber. As for me, I still cling to the hope that society will reject this divisiveness and that those who promote it. That's why when I recite the pledge, I'm going to be adding emphasis to the words indivisible with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Member Fischer.